After 8 years of hiatus and a very long off-season, Season 2 of the PCSRA Gatorade Dash Series is here on the PCSRA Sports Keeper channel. As I say, good afternoon. Welcome to today's first race of the season as the cars are rolling off. Kelly Boston, David Heller occupy the front row. Annie Crenshaw and Tatum Wright. Row number 2 as you look at the rest of the starting grid as we're set for the first race of the 20 race season we're going to do for this series. Make sure everybody got off the starting line good. Looks like we did. So we're going to get ready to go racing here for 70 laps around the Coke Super Speedway. As the pace car will pull off pit road, this is an awesome time for me to say, ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. This will be a show for the road. 24 drivers who will take the checker flag and start their season off with a trip to victory lane. Here we go. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Drivers, take her to turn number 1. Annie Crenshaw going to take the race lead as the cars come off of turn number 4 to complete the first lap of 17. For anyone that's wondering about signups for this series, there will be a video out at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time that will be coming out. What you're seeing is the first race of the season. And hopefully we'll have a full 42-car field when it's all said and done. As Annie Crenshaw leads the second lap of the race. L Bianchi, Betty Johnson third. Here's Maxie Chilton running in fourth. J Ard Underhill, one of this year's rookie drivers. Abigail Lincoln. Let's say who's the vets that are back in this series. Michael Harvey, Annie Thomas, Zachary Fitzwater, Kelly Boston, Chester Harvey. Betty Johnson I just documented. Troy King, Abigail Lincoln we're looking at. Marco Diaz, Mackenzie Thompson. Those are the vets that are back in this series. Everybody else are rookies. J Ard Underhill got around Annie Crenshaw, but it's not for long because here comes Abigail Lincoln. Jared will lead that lap, but Abigail Lincoln trying to get a lot of help to get by that 98 out of Robert Yates Racing. That is the third entry for that team. There's Michael Harvey side by side with J Ard Underhill. Mackenzie Thompson, who ran in this series last season. Last season we were at Daytona. This season we're at Coca-Cola. And Coca-Cola was not on the schedule for last season. As Crenshaw goes by, M Thompson going to join suit. Alexander Sarnes, and around they go. They're wrecking in the back. Oh, cars up into the wall. Oh, there's more of them involved. Zachary Fitzwater's in it. Ari Springer might have got a piece of it. Yeah, she's got damage. And the caution is out. Oh, what a tough break. Cody Smart was involved. Troy Kang, Maxie Chilton, Tatum Wright are involved. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Let's slow down for the pace cars. They're going to probably go by the pace car pretty quick. Pace car is at 117, so while the leaders are slowing down and taking the caution, let's jump back and look at a replay to see what happened as the first caution of the new season is out here at Coca-Cola. Let's start it with a rookie mistake by Maxie Chilton as he and Michael Harvey get stuck together going down the back straightaway, and they just got together and just drifted each other in the wall. Nowhere for Cody Smart to go. J Underhill somehow avoids the chaos. And what's going to happen, and we're going to see another look at it in just a minute, as the cars go down, clip the apron, and it's going to shoot them back up to the racetrack. Nowhere for Cody Smart to go. A lot of damage to the Hera Dodge. There's Zachary Fitzwater. See how he was collected. See, watch Fitzy. I'm going to clip the apron right there. Looks like the 128 did the same. That's Jesse Art. Got in the Tatum right, and that's the 105 of Troy Kang, and that's too bad. Fitzy was really excited to be back in this series. Had a pretty good season last year. Unfortunately, not going to start off the season with any high hopes. And Ari Springer has a lot of damage to her Mikasuki Dodge. So caution's out for the first time today. Let's jump to the restart here at Coca-Cola. Getting ready to go back to green flag racing as we're going to have 6 laps to go. Top 10 as we go back to green. A Crenshaw, Marco Diaz, Mackenzie Thompson, T Noguera, Abigail Lincoln, L Bianchi, Alexander Sarnes, Betty Johnson, J Ard Underhill, and David Heller. That is your top 10 as we go back to green flag racing. Drivers out after that incident, 3 to be exact. They were Zachary Fitzwater, looks like the 105 of Troy Kang, and Tatum Wright. Those 3 have had an early exit to the race. Green flag back in the air with 7 laps to go. Be 6 to go next time by. 21 of our 24 drivers on track and on the lead lap. And those drivers will look to rebound after a disappointing result and hope to turn around heading into next week as we head to Rockingham, North Carolina. Abigail Lincoln going into 3, trying to catch A Crenshaw, the rookie. We'll have 5 laps to go next time by. See all those solo drivers off the pace. Maxie Chilton. There's Cody Smart. Michael Harvey in the 37. Got some left side damage on the friendly Chevrolet. And Ari Springer's got a little bit of damage. And also Annie Thomas has lost the draft. That's a tough break for Annie Thomas. It's like she didn't get a good restart. Unfortunately, just lost the draft as a result. So as we're down to 4 laps of racing to go. Here comes J Ard Underhill in the 98, going for the race lead. Three to go here at Coca-Cola. T Noguera up here in third. Great run from her. For draft with fellow Chevrolet driver Abigail Lincoln. Two to go. With Abigail Lincoln being out front, it's not going to do her any bit of good. And they're probably going to start catching Florida traffic sooner or later. Max Chilton going down the back straightaway. The leaders are just entering the back straightaway, so maybe Maxie Chilton could get in the way and cause some problems. Next time by will be the white flag. It'll be the final lap of this race, as they'll be catching Maxie Chilton fairly soon. No matter what, we will race back to the checkers, regardless if there's a crash or not. Annie Crenshaw to the race lead, but did she make her move too early? That's the question. Early contact between Sarnes and Heller. They keep it together, though, as they're about to lap Maxie Chilton. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Who does Maxie Chilton want to hold up to win this race? We're about to find out pretty soon. As here come the leaders off of turn number 4. Look out! We got a big crash! Crenshaw's wrecked on the rocket toward the line. Checker flag. David Heller's going to win. But they're wrecking at the start-finish line. Mauser's wrecked. Kelly Boston, Abigail Lincoln. Oh, goodness. Oh, and Annie Thomas failed to use the brakes and runs into the 108. Betty Johnson's torn up. Caution's out, but it doesn't even matter. The race is over. As David Heller will take the win. But let's see what happened here. As they were coming to the checker flag. Oh, wait, I'm going the wrong way. Whoops, my bad. Sorry, it's 4 a.m. as I'm recording this race. Yeah, see, they are coming off of turn 4. Annie Crenshaw thought she had it won, but it looks like the 168 came up. And nowhere for her to go. And I don't know how oh, David did get a piece of it. Oh, there's some contact there. T Mauser got screwed out of a good result and don't think he's going to be too happy with his teammate there. Kelly Boston, Sarnes, Betty Johnson, Rebecca Hawkins snuck through for a good result. Abigail Lincoln lost a lot of spots. That's too bad. And then, of course, Annie Thomas, quote-unquote, Arca braked in this wreck. Sean Art had a top 10 run going until that happened. And then let's see Annie Thomas. Who does she plow in the side of? Let's see. Oh, she ran the 108. Hey, Annie Thomas, the brake pedal's on the left there, sweetheart. And wow, just never slow down. Just hit poor Abigail Lincoln. Ripped the back end of that 108 apart. Good night, Charlie Brown. But the standings are official. I will give you that. But there's your results. David Heller, Jesse Hart, Chester Harvey, Annie Crenshaw, Alexandria Sarnes, J Ard Underhill, Rebecca Hawkins, Margo Diaz, Tatiana Noguera, Lucci, and Bianchi, your top 10. The rest of your results. Hope you enjoyed this carnage-filled race. If you did, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe, and become part of the PCSRA crew. Today, we showed your full finish results. Your points are down in the description heading into next week at Rockingham. As you've been watching another broadcast of PCSRA TV, the best in racing since 2017.